Yeah! Oh man, that went awesome! Dirt bikes!
Hey guys, it's Morgan coming to you from the Highland Cycles studio with a video that I've had a few questions about. I've had a few of you guys ask me what kind of stuff I use to shoot my videos. Mostly getting asked because they're not super polished. I think they look pretty good. I think they turned out alright most of the time. But it's pretty cool because I don't use anything super crazy expensive. I would love to update some of my stuff. I'd like to get some new cameras. And if you're interested in supporting this page and helping us get that, we have a Patreon page. I'll put the link in the description down below. If you're interested in supporting us and helping us get some better cameras, better lights, better things like that. Let's start with what I use a lot of the time is just my phone. It's an iPhone 8S, I think. Doesn't matter. It's an iPhone 8. It'll shoot 4K and 60 frames per second, so that is plenty. And I use this little guy, just a super duper cheap little tripod stand, just little bendy legs, nothing fancy. You can put the phone in it, boom, like that. You can hold it like, hey, I'm talking to myself and doing whatever. Or you can set it down, film things. It's just actually super handy. I think this thing was like 10 bucks at Walmart. My wife got it for me for my birthday. It's awesome. I love it. Phone shoots great. Like I said, 4K, 60 frames per second. That's a lot of information, right? For the helmet cam footage you see, I use the Hero 7 Black. I really like this camera. I actually lost it and had to get a new one. The 8 was already out. I actually went back with the 7. Mainly because it saved me 50 bucks, and with that $50 savings I got 2 extra batteries and an SD card. And honestly, the stabilization in this thing is so crazy smooth that I don't know that I really want to go any smoother. It becomes almost unreal looking. Even this doesn't always look totally real, so I love it. And honestly, I use this a lot in the do-it-yourself how-to videos in the shop. Take a look at these couple shots here. Those are shot with the helmet cam because it's easy, it's nice. You can get it in tight and it gets a wide view so you can see lots of stuff without having to move the camera around. Also, it's durable and tough, so oil and things getting on it doesn't really cause a problem. I use this mount, the Dango mount. Definitely put a link in the description for this thing. I absolutely love this mount. So it's a jaw style mount for on your helmet, but the reason I really like it, because there's other jaw mounts that are good. Pro Shop makes one. There's some other ones that are really great that are probably a little more sturdy and stable on your helmet. The thing I like about this is, and I'll show you here. First of all, it works great for around the shop. I like clip it to a foot peg, clip it to the Kickstarter, clip it to the handlebars, clip it wherever, fender, for all kinds of shots. So that's awesome, right? Also, when I'm wearing it like this on my helmet and getting some, cool helmet shots like this, then I can take it, pull it out, and talk to it, say, hey, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. I can film close, I can aim it, I can clip it to a tree, aim it down. It's seriously, I love this mount. If you're going to shoot different things other than just a helmet cam, this mount is the key because you can take it off, put it over, whatever, put it back on. It's super easy. Like I said, I did lose it in the crazy mud race in Oklahoma. If I'd been using this leash, that wouldn't have happened. Now, the leash is counterproductive for being able to take the thing off and whatever, but in a race, I should have had the leash on because I wasn't going to be taking it off and filming other things. Anyway, I should have put the leash. It comes with a leash. I should have put it on. That would have solved it. I really like the 7 Black. Honestly, any GoPro is good. I actually do have a Hero Session that I use. It's kind of like my disposable camera. I know it's hard to believe you say that about a $200 camera, but now that I've got so many other nice cameras, it's kind of that way. But it's cool because I'll put it in the way of a wheel, right? Coming at it, super cool shot, like this one here. That's with the Hero Session. I put it right in the way of the wheel. I wasn't too worried about breaking it. It's a cool shot. There's that. Now, the most expensive thing I own for shooting any kind of video is this. It's a DJI Mavic Air drone. It's absolutely unnecessary, but it is pretty cool. I got it last year because I wanted to get some drone shots. I've gotten some great shots. I want to get some more. It really elevates the level of the riding videos when you can have some follow shots and some side shots and things like that. So check it out. It's tiny. That's how big it is. This is the case that it comes in. You can put this in your backpack, pull it out. It deploys quickly. Boom. There you go. And it's ready to rock. I am notorious for crashing drones and crashing anything RC. I have yet to really crash this. I've crashed it a couple times, but I haven't broken it. I've broken a couple props. They come with extra props, so that was no big deal. But this is the easiest thing in the world to fly. I think the new Super Mavic Mini is equally as easy and cool. The one downside is it's even smaller, so it gets blown around by the wind more. I think the Mavic Pro and the bigger ones are nice because the wind doesn't affect them as much. This is a good kind of in between. It's small enough that I can put it in my pack and take it with me if I want to go ride. It's also shoots 4K, so I like that. It's super easy to use. The software is easy to use. The controller is easy to use. I paid $800 for it. It was a refurb, but from DJI, and it came with the Fly More combo and some more extra batteries and a whole bunch of stuff. And so for $800, I got a ton of stuff, and I was still able to use the DJI Care stuff with it. So because it came from DJI, so that was awesome. So now let me show you the camera I use. Honestly, like day in day out for most of the stuff. I'm filming on it right now. It is this. It's the Canon Vixia HFR 80. I really like this camera. It only shoots 1080, but honestly, for most of my stuff, and you guys see, that's plenty. I really would like to get a 4K video camera for the channel, but honestly, for the money, this thing's awesome. I think it was about $300. It's super, super cool. Easy to use, right? It's super lightweight, so you can put this thing in your pack and carry it. I use it on the Black Ridge Up video. There it is. There's the hard part of Black Ridge. I use it for all of the videos at the shop, unless I'm just using the phone camera, which is now videoing me. So you can see the difference in the way it looks. Like I said, this only shoots 1080, but it's really good. It's got a nice, easy lens closure. So you just close that, keeps the dust and everything out. The screen isn't the best, honestly. You can kind of see what that looks like. Screen's not the best. The lighting's not great, so you kind of have to be exactly the right angle to look at it, you know, and get a good view, but it's good enough for, again, for the money. It's got an actual optical zoom on it, which is easy to use. It's just super simple. It takes an SD card. It's not the micro SD card, so and they work way better with an actual SD than a micro SD in an adapter. But yeah, I like this thing. It's got like Wi-Fi stuff, so you could like hook it up to a computer. And I don't use any of that stuff. I just put a card in it, turn it on. I've got it at the highest frame rate, at the highest resolution, and I use it with a 64 gig card. It'll shoot like 130 minutes or something like that. So honestly, plenty usually. Batteries are easy to swap. You take it off. You can have 2 batteries that'll shoot forever. I really like this thing. So that's the camera gear I use. As far as editing software, I used to use iMovie. I really like iMovie. It works great, but I have since upgraded to Final Cut Pro. It's way more powerful. It's just as easy to use. If you're a Mac user, iMovie's free, and I highly recommend it. I think you can do a ton of stuff with iMovie. Well, I know you can do a ton of stuff with iMovie. I've done it for years. It's been great. The switch to Final Cut Pro was really easy because of using iMovie. It's just like a bigger, badder, more horsepower version of iMovie. So I traded up to that. I really like it a lot. It allows me to do better captions, put the little notification bell that I want you to click on. All that stuff is just easier to do. It's really a super powerful program. You can do way more than I even do with it. I think guys are making full-length feature films with it. If you're not a Mac user, then Adobe obviously makes good stuff. There's other things out there. I use Final Cut Pro. It's really easy. It doesn't take me long to edit these videos together. So there you go. That's the stuff I use. I'll put links in the description for any of that stuff if you're interested in buying it on Amazon. If not, no big deal, obviously. I hope that's informative. I hope it helps. I hope some of it makes you guys want to get out and shoot some films and make some movies. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy making these videos for you guys. It's just a lot of fun for me. So thank you very much for everybody who watches. Thank you guys who have subscribed. If you haven't and you feel like we've earned it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead, click the notification bell. Get that clicked so that you know when we do new videos. And yeah, have a great day. Spread the gospel of two wheels. And like I say in all my videos, I really want you to find some time to ride your dirt bikes.
What? Line up and go. Yeah, there we go. Woo-hoo-hoo.